Hey, how's it going everyone? Lex here, and I'm going to unbox an Xbox One S 1TB system for you guys today. Now, if you're new to my channel, then what I do is I unbox it, and I don't speak during the unboxing. I just let you enjoy it. But I will be back after the unboxing for this one to talk about the system, talk about why I got an Xbox One S, and why maybe you should get an Xbox One S as well. Alright, so now let's talk a little bit about why I bought this Xbox One. Now, with the Xbox One, when it first came out, I wasn't so much against it as I was more so, I didn't see the value for me personally. So I went with the PS4, and I think that was the right choice. I love my PS4. I think it's a great machine. Obviously, I don't have many issues with it. The only real issue I have with the PS4 at this time is that it just doesn't have enough storage right now. Like, I'm finally hitting that ceiling of not being able to have too many games on it. And because of PlayStation Plus, I have quite a few games that I would love to just have at the ready. But unfortunately, because of storage issues, we can't do that. So when Forza Horizon 3 came out, that's kind of what pushed me to really want an Xbox. I'm not a huge car guy at all, really, and Forza Horizon 3 looks awesome, but it's not really enough to push me past it until I played The Crew on PC, which I got for free, and I just had a lot of fun with open world car racing games where you get to customize your car and stuff like that. And Forza Horizon 3, from what I hear, is just a much better version of all of that. But it's not just that game. There's a few other games that are out and a few other games that are coming out. But there's other reasons why I wanted the Xbox One S. Number one, I got a great deal on it. Right now there's a ton of great deals for the Xbox One S that come with extra games, extra controllers, gift cards, all for $250, $300, sometimes even $200. So right now is, in my opinion, a great time to pick up an Xbox One S. The other reason was that it's 4K Blu-ray and 4K streaming. I don't have a 4K TV, so I'm not going to see the benefits of that yet. But I hope to get a 4K TV in 2017. I just have to figure out which one, because this does also do HDR gaming on a few select games. So I'm kind of really investing in my entertainment setup in 2017, just because the last TV I bought was 4 years ago. It was a Samsung. It's been a great TV. Just like my Vizio before that I bought in 2008, and it's still going. I still use it every single day. But I want to find a good TV that has 4K and HDR compatibility with this, because it's a special HDR as well. So another reason I bought the Xbox One S is what you see right here, backwards compatibility. I have a ton of Xbox 360 games, but I don't have an Xbox 360. I haven't had one in like 3 years. I got rid of it when the PlayStation 4 came out. I traded it in towards the PlayStation 4, and since then, all these games, plus lots that are in the closet right now, are just sitting there and not being played, and quite a few times I've wanted to play them. I figured I would just pick up a 360 on the cheap somewhere down the line, but I really haven't seen one cheaper than like $80 to $100. And if I'm going to spend $80 to $100, I might as well buy an Xbox One. By the way, I do want to mention the deal that I got on the Xbox One. It was the Xbox One S 1TB console with Gears of War 4. Also came with a $50 gift card to Walmart and an extra controller of my choosing, all for $300. So it was a really good deal. We go to Walmart all the time, so the $50 gift card was as good as cash to us. Gears of War 4, I'm not a big fan of Gears of War. The first game I actually played on Xbox 360 was Gears of War. I borrowed it from a friend, the whole console, and it was the first game I played. And visually, it was impressive, and it wasn't a bad game or anything like that to me. But it just never struck me. I played the second one. It was just more of me going, I'm not really into this. And here we have Gears of War 4. The other option that Walmart had was you could get the 500 gigabyte Battlefield 1 console for the same price. And I figured at that price, I'd rather have Gears of War 4 than Battlefield 1 and have the extra 500 gigabytes with the Xbox One S because I'm going to need it, as I saw with the PlayStation 4. Now you say, hey Lex, you can just buy an external drive, 4 terabyte for $100, and yes you can. You can absolutely do that, and you should if you have the money to do that. And I do have the money to do that. It's just that, when you're already spending $300, another $100 on top of that is just kind of overkill. And I'll be good for a while with 1 terabyte with this console here, at least a year or two, enough time where I can reassess how much external hard drives are. I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive right now that I use with my computer, so if worse comes to worse, I can always repurpose that somehow, some way. But anyway, back to the backwards compatibility. I have all these games sitting here, just kind of waiting to be played, and these are all the games that are backwards compatible for the Xbox One that I own. Games like the Mass Effect trilogy, games like Red Dead Redemption, games like the Orange Box, and Deus Ex, which I never actually went all the way through. I got stuck on a boss, and others too. It's just, to me, having the ability to play a bunch of my older games now is really appealing to me. And it's a great feature that I'm really sad that the PS4 doesn't accommodate, because I have a lot of PS3 games, I have a lot of PS2 games, and I don't want to have to rebuy those games over again unless they're really, really good. So the Xbox One S, it presented a lot of value to me at this juncture. For $300, the console, a game, an extra controller, which actually hasn't shown up yet, that's why I'm not showing it, a $50 gift card to a store that I go to multiple times per week, and it was just a phenomenal deal. And not only Walmart's doing this, Target is doing this, Best Buy is doing this, very similar deals. There's deals on Newegg.com all the time now, over this past month. Xbox bundles like crazy. I saw one yesterday that was a controller and a gift card and Metal Gear Solid 5 and the 500 gigabyte Battlefield 1 console for $300. So right now is the time to strike. Microsoft obviously wants this system in as many households as they can get it, and I'm okay with that. I feel very good about this purchase, and I can't wait to go hook it up and play around with it. I have not signed into my Xbox Live account on an Xbox in over 3 years. And there's so many friends that I haven't seen or talked to in that many years on the Xbox, and I'm glad I'll finally be able to reconnect with them and see what they're playing and all that kind of stuff. I'm excited to come back to the Microsoft Xbox online experience that they do so well. So that'll do it for this unboxing and this little diatribe that I've had going on. If you pick up an Xbox One S, let me know in the comments which bundle you pick up, why you picked it up, what you're going to do with it, or are you waiting for Project Scorpio? Before we go, let me talk about Project Scorpio real quick, because you may be saying, hey Lex, why not just wait for the Project Scorpio? Well, there's a few reasons I didn't wait for it, and I said I was going to. I said that was my plan, is I'm going to wait for the Scorpio, and I'm going to pass on Xbox One until all these great deals came out on this fantastic redesign of the Xbox One. Well, the reason I am not waiting for Project Scorpio there's a few different reasons. Number one, we have no idea when it's going to come out. We know they're aiming for holiday next year, which could be December of next year, could be November of next year, who knows. The holiday season is when they're aiming for, and there's no guarantee that that's going to make it. So I don't want to have to wait even longer. I could if I wanted to, sure, but I don't really want to at this juncture. The second thing is, we don't know how much Scorpio is going to be. Now, I've heard rumors that the Scorpio is going to be between $700 and $800, which sounds ridiculous, but if you think about how much a PC of that caliber costs, then yeah, that's about in line with what you would find with a PC. But I don't know if I want to spend $700 to $800 on a console when I already have a great PC that I built last year that can, do everything the Xbox One can. And you say, hey, well, why didn't you just, use your PC. You know, Forza Horizon 3 is available on PC. Microsoft's making a lot of their exclusives available on PC. Well, they are if you have Windows 10, and I have Windows 7 Pro, and I make no intention to switch to Windows 10 anytime soon. So I'd rather buy the Xbox and have that be the dedicated system, even though Forza Horizon 3 runs way better on PC as far as it runs 60 frames per second, where it runs only 30 frames per second on the Xbox One. It was just, to me, a no-brainer. So Project Scorpio, it may be a great option, but it's definitely going to be a higher-end console. It's not going to be a mass-marketed console. It's not going to be in every single household like this might be, because this is cheap. It's a good design, and it offers a ton of value with the 4K streaming and 4K Blu-ray. Alright, so that's going to do it for real this time. I'm Lex, and thank you for watching the video. Make sure you give a thumbs up if you like the video to kind of share it around. Subscribe to the channel for more unboxings and game talks, and that'll be it. This will probably be the last video of 2016, so I hope you had a good time in 2016 with my channel, and until next year, which we are going to do some great stuff next year. I've got plans for documentaries and unboxings and special figure videos and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're into any of that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.